Welcome back, it's Metro, and today we're taking our next step through Pokemon Reborn's lore in the lore play that I'm doing about how, the game is just so rich, and this episode is going to be very, very interesting. This is all part of episode 15 of the game, so part 20 of the lore play is going to take a look at a long-lost group of friends who pretty much, earlier in the series I talked about how they obviously had a connection, and it had been severed, and the story behind the two of them pretty much hadn't developed. I felt like they were very, very minor characters, but now that it's all come together, I think you're going to really, really love it. And in my opinion, what's to come in this part of the lore play is easily the best lore in the video game, despite pretty much all four of the characters being quite minor, all right? But the way it all ties in is tremendous. So anyway, as we're leaving the power plant, after saving Titania and Amaria, we get another strange warning from Shade. Now, don't forget, this is the what would you call it? Like the teaser for episode 15 of lore. Of Reborn. We saw it in the end of episode 14 after we beat Terra. So I still don't really know what this is about. Maybe you guys who pay a lot more attention to the story could let me know. But I really don't have any idea what he's talking about. But he does say, forget not. 4 screens foretold, 4 souls, fortune forsaken. So he's talking about back in his gym where we saw 4 people die. I remember one of them was Corey. I don't really remember at this point what the other ones were, but I know they were all characters that we saw, and I think we saw them all die, or maybe, I don't know. But anyway, maybe you guys can help me with that. 4 forsooth from foreshadows, only 2 will be taken. So I guess what he means that, like, we see 4 of them die, but only 2 die, actually. So what's the 4 again? I know somebody had a list in one of the episodes. I can't really recall. Maybe I'll check it out real quick, actually. All right, so I went and looked at all that because I knew that there was some specifics to it. So, yeah, it shows Amaria dying, which clearly appears to be not the case. It shows Corey committing suicide, which clearly seems to be he does seem to be dead. All right. It shows the character Lynn, who at the time we didn't actually know about. Like, they don't appear until like episode 10 or something like that. But in Shade's gym, they show their sprite. It looks like an explosion, and then their head gets head falls off. People are saying that they're torn to pieces, quote unquote. But I don't know how anybody would know that or why that's relevant. I haven't discovered that yet. Maybe that's something I missed in this episode, because otherwise I don't see how Shade is even relevant to this entire episode of Pokemon Reborn. And then the 4th character is Kiki, who is definitely dead. So the speculation is that for some reason Corey is not dead, Amaria is not dead, obviously, and I don't know. I would tend to say that I think Corey might still be dead and Lynn is not dead, considering we haven't even seen Lynn for like 5 minutes total screen time, and since then not at all. So anyway, let's get back to the story. Right? Took you a while. You fought him, didn't you? Whatever. You made your decision. You could deal with the consequences. Deliverance will take us up. It beats the 2 of us awkwardly hanging on to your Pokemon. So I didn't need you after all. And I'm not even sorry. Let's go. What a bitch. But she's a good bitch, you know what I mean? She's fighting for the right side. So there, as we passed that, real quick, you saw, it looked like Julia and, what's her name? Florinia. They were like scrambling around on the bridge. But surely, it couldn't have been them, right? Like, we haven't heard from them in... how long has it been? It's been quite a few... Dude! Hi, how are you? It's totally been like 14 episodes since I saw you last. How you been? Haha, I told you, 14 episodes. Greetings. We originally flew up here because we saw Amy and Tanya riding up the waterfall, and we were filled with big question marks. But seeing you two is like a giant exclamation point, so we had to come up. Like, I'm really impressed you made it this far to challenge our sisters, because, like... almost nobody gets to challenge some of the higher up leaders because so many of the other ones are often hiding in caves or getting chased by evil doctors. How funny is that, right? Some good, like, fourth wall breaking comedy here. I love it. Like, how is anybody supposed to handle challenging people like that in the first place? I'm lucky that I'm the first one for most new trainers. Indeed. Although distant, I don't know how people want me to pronounce that, but anyway, has been overseeing your endeavors and will be modifying procedures and policies as necessary. She has additionally permitted us to deliver this to you. Got TM2 fly. Uh-oh, can finally fly in this game. Oh, that's it. You're super gonna need a badge, you think, for that, but I think you can get it from beating Seal. Seal. Reenie, that's what I said. Just go beat up Wild Seal until one drops a badge. Anyway, once you have that, you can come back to the city and say hi sometime. You should see what we've done to the place. That old fairy gym leader showed up and was able to rally everyone into helping renovate the city. And it's practically exploded with progress. So that's Adrian, the character who was back in time, right? He made a vow to Radimus and us when we were there with his Gardevoir that he was going to fix the city. And now, apparently, Reborn episode 16 is going to be all about revised city. So I'm not sure if that's going to mean I'm going to have to go back and kind of redo lore stuff. But anyway, that's way in the future. For now, we'll keep moving. While several explosions were indeed involved, they were not an intended reconstructional step. They were me! Oops. But that's not important, because most of the people survived, probably. Pause. Hear that noise? What's that? Huh? What were we pausing for? Is it a commercial break? Helicopter detected. Team Meteor confirmed. What? Terror 2? No way, I'm gonna boom their faces off if they try to do anything to Amy and Tanya. This ordeal may not be easily resolved. Do ensure your preparation before attending to it. Yep, we're just gonna go right in. I guess. Uh-oh, look at that. Look at them up there. Can you get... uh-oh, that's some bad men up there, man. Some bad men up there. We're gonna go inside.
The aerial unit is in place.
Uh-oh, who's that?
Now you will be your moment to prove yourself, boy.
Please, I don't need to prove anything. And don't call me boy. The name's Fern. Remember it.
Well, remember it after you do something worth remembering.
Guess that means we should forget you after what happened in Amatrine.
Ha! Never mind, I like this kid already.
Damn right you do.
Enough. Our objective is to recover the sapphire bracelets and withdraw at once. Stop at nothing to achieve our goal. Is this clear?
Yeah, once again we're cleaning up your stupid son's problems.
Rest assured, his incompetence will shortly be remedied. For now, we move. For the purification of our world. For the creation of a new one. Old fool.
So you see those two conflicting a bit. This is probably a big part because obviously one believes in Lynn, the other believes in, well, I don't know. I'm not really sure how the hierarchy goes. But I guess if anything were to happen to Lynn, it's probably because of the feud between these two. I don't know how you stand that guy.
It's no matter. Let's move.
And they're probably going to do something really bad, and we need to stop them.
We knew they were coming. I just didn't expect it to be so soon.
I know. Let's lure them in here and then blow up the whole place in their faces, and the rest of us can sneak out unharmed.
Amaria was injured. She's in her room in the back, but she hasn't even woken up yet. We can't move her.
Huh? Amy was... No, is she going to be okay?
I don't know. But I'm not about to give up on her, and there's no way in hell I'm letting Team Meteor get her again.
And there's only one thing to do. Fight. We'll win the day. We'll send those meteor jerks away. Understood. Analyzing structure.
There's nothing to analyze. Take up defensive positions at the house exits. We won't even let them in.
Incorrect. I hypothesize that Team Meteor will create additional entrance routes.
You're ever going to stop talking like that? It's been how many years and you're still overreacting?
Now's not the time for that. Let's listen to her plan. Establish a perimeter on the upper level here. Myself and Dude will form the primary line of defense. Julia will fortify our back line in case of entry from the northeast. From the northeast back room or eastern wall.
Huh? The wall? She means I'll break the windows.
Oh, got it. Titania will remain with Amaria in expectation of confounding circumstances.
That's fine with me.
Uh-oh.
I see we are not unexpected. Then I will make this simple. You will give us the sapphire bracelets, and you will be left in peace. Or we will take the sapphire bracelets, and you will be left in ruin.
Forget it! There's no way we're giving it to an old creep like you! Get out of here before we boom your face off!
Understood. Team Meteor, attack.
Oh, fucking broken glass, bitches! Here we go! Alright, so after we beat those Team Meteorites, we We see another interesting little scene here. Hey, let the fuck go of me. What do you think you're doing? Sis, help.
The bracelets for it. Wait, that's the other. The bracelets for his life.
They are in the back. Just as calculated. Leave it to me.
What is your answer, Florinia?
Please, you can't just turn on me like this. Incorrect. What are you saying? My position is unchanged. That's cold, sis. I mean, I know you're a wannabe robot, but I thought you'd at least had some feeling left. God damn, lady, calm the fuck down. Seal it, Walren. Oh, great, you again.
Blake, Fern, you will remove this obstacle.
Whatever. You got it, boss. Boss, am I correctly to conclude that you are following instructions of this group? Yeah, what about it? The whole hostage thing was an act to get a rise out of you. But even aside from that, turns out I'm still the most valuable ally they could have. I even gave them the whole layout of this place on the way over. I always hated having to come here with you, but I guess it paid off, huh, sis? Understood. This error shall be remedied at once. Bring it on, Flobot. I ain't afraid of you.
Man, that's cold-blooded.
These two are pretty tough, though. I mean, they were both sizable challenges when we faced them the first time, but I mean, nothing I can't handle, you know? So I actually ran into quite an interesting issue here. Like, I wiped them the first time because just bad matchups, and now all my Pokemon are like over leveled. Like, I have like 2 different Pokemon that will ignore orders. But anyway, I beat them. Fuck this. You're gonna regret crossing me. Both of you will. Regret is unnecessary. Contrariwise. Contrariwise. I don't know if that's a word. I've never seen that word before in my life. Contrariwise. Your defeat is a marked success. Do consider what procedural mistakes you have committed and remedy them immediately. Specifically, your allegiance to this organization.
You seem to have grown significantly, dude.
They're nothing. Do you prefer we expound on your failure? My failure? You're the one doing this. This is your fault. Well, so much for proving yourself, huh, kid? Shut up. You're only slowing me down. Keep telling yourself that. I don't need to. I'm out. I'll meet up with you guys later. I don't think it works like that, buddy. You don't just walk out.
So much for proving himself.
I always get this too wrong.
Nonetheless, I will deal with these two myself.
Now, so this is, I don't know, I'm really, why is there just a random orderly here? I'm really skeptical to believe this isn't somehow related to Sigmund, so we'll assume it's not for now. Commander, allow me to assist you. So now we gotta fight another battle where, like, at least 3 of my Pokemon aren't gonna obey. Yeah, there's one already, right? Gonna be interesting. Got through it. In fact, the first time I played through this, I actually lost all my Pokemon, but the game doesn't actually end. Florinia keeps playing, and she actually swept the team. I'm pretty sure all she had left was her, what's that grass fighting type with the mushroom on its head? Anyway, that's all she had left, and she ended up beating 3 Pokemon with it. It was pretty nuts. So yeah, there we go. I did my best, sir. See, I'm really skeptical to believe this isn't some important character. But anyway.
Your purpose is asinine, but I must respect your ability.
Apologies, Commander. Kapow! Hey, you, that wasn't very nice. Holy shit, woman, settle down. What are you on? Cafe! She knocks him over the banister. Hey, what the fuck? Sir, the helicopter has been destroyed.
It what?
On to victory we will zoom, cause I make things go boom, boom, boom. Nothing's happening in there, and I've heard too much ruckus to keep on waiting. Let's knock some skulls. I mean, she'd kill these guys, too. This would be serious if she actually fought in this. She would literally kill them.
Sirius. Yes, sir. This group has established a formidable defense. They have. I do not believe we will be able to break past it. Therefore, let us inspire them to break it for us. Understood, sir.
Like that's gonna happen.
Indeed, it is your choice. You can leave and scatter yourselves, or you can burn to death here. Chandelure. Funny. This will be the second house I've had burned down for the sake of these bracelets. Incinerate it!
Yeah, well, I bet that last house didn't happen to have a built-in water gym. Excadrill fissure! That's pretty cool, huh? So yeah, behind them is the water gym, so it just floods the house. Sir, are you okay? Sir?
Enough! Yes, I am unharmed if drenched, but I am pained. I am pained at the disgraceful performance our team has displayed today. And I am beside myself at our renewed failure to protect this land. I hesitate to involve Lynn, but I do not see another option. Very well. Team Meteor will retreat for today.
And we're hoofing it. Great!
We are not accepting complaints from you right now.
SUCCESS. That's how we spell success. We triumphed because we're OTS, and there's no doubt we are the best. That OTS means Original Thug Squad, in case you guys aren't hip. Hey, what's with all the yelling? This is my favorite part, man. This might be my favorite part of the entire freaking video game, alright? Amy, you're awake! Huh? What happened here? We're redecorating. Oh. Wow, I like it. Oh, and who's our guest? You mean dude? Oh, well, it's very nice to meet you, dude. And welcome to our home. Huh? Hadn't you two met already? They have. Huh? Really? When? Amaria. Yes? Do you know who I am? What are you saying? Oh, that's great. Of course I know who you are. You're the love of my life. Amy, what's the last thing you remember before waking up? Why all the weird questions? Just answer. Oh. Yeah, I was going down to Obsidia today and help Rini and plant stuff down there. ... fucking ... man. How about that? Move. Oh man, this is so good. Like I'm getting chills just reading this. Is something wrong? The Obsidia Ward crisis was resolved with your aid some time ago. That's where you met dude, right? Wait, what? Symptoms of post-traumatic retrograde amnesia confirmed. Wait, you think I have amnesia? I don't understand. I thought I just went to sleep like normal. Titania reported that your personage had suffered injuries. I don't remember anything like that, but I do have a splitting headache, if that means anything. Traumatic brain injury may result in diffuse axonal injury and/or retrograde amnesia. It is a logical conclusion. It is known. It is known. So I just forgot a bunch of things and people? Like dude? I'm tired. Hey guys, I think I need to sleep for a little bit. Is that okay? I'm sorry, especially to you, dude. I'm just really tired and confused, so I'll be up in a little bit. I will depart as well. Huh? Why? Don't tell me you have retro gravy amnesty too. I will be attending to Calcinon City. I understand Team Meteor has established operations in Labrador City. I hypothesize I will be most likely to encounter Fern there. And he does require correction. I think I should stay behind and make sure Amy's okay, so good luck. This is the same line she says earlier, which when I read it the first time I thought it was going to be a nod to earlier in the game, but it's literally just the same line. Luck is merely an illusory. Okay, I gotta do this right. Luck is merely an illusory essentialization of statistics, and is neither inherently good nor bad, regardless of wishes. Nevertheless, farewell. That's concerning. But I've got to keep spirits high. Everything will be okay. We'll make sure everything goes our way. Anyway, I'm going to wait here until Amy feels better. So, do you want to check on Tanya? Yeah, I can do that. You know what, ma'am? I could do that. Just going to recover quick. She's out here. It says the same thing. So we got, I don't know how she got there. I guess she's got surf as well, huh? But yeah, here we go. Interesting conclusion of this little storyline here. I'm so fucking tired of this. You know, it's one thing that she found out about my facade and tried to off herself, but I was actually glad to have that shackle lifted off me. And now everything that just went through has been completely voided by losing her memory, and I'm stuck again. Ugh! I can't keep living this lie, but I'm not about to let her kill herself twice. I'll figure something out. In the meantime, I'm leaving. I'm taking the bracelets as far away from here as I can. If a meteor wants them, they'll have to come and get them. And believe me, they'll regret it if they try. Scorbury, let's go! Pretty emotional scene, wouldn't you say? So let's go back in here and see what's up with this bubbly little princess. Nothing really. I came in here afterwards, and she was asleep on the couch down there. Titania took off? Sigh. If she wanted to keep the bracelet safe, she probably would go to her gym in the desert. It's sort of a bizarre place, but it's fun, too. Anyway, if you want to get to the desert, you'll probably need to go through Reborn City, which is the problem because of a gate city being closed. So all you do is need to beat Ciel. See, get the gym badge, and then you can fly back to Reborn City. Go on, what are you waiting for? Yep. So that's that. I don't know how much time I have here. Can I actually check? 13 minutes only, yeah. I guess we'll include the Ciel stuff as well. It doesn't really have a place in what's happened here. But, yeah, it'd be silly to make it its own episode. So, for all intents and purposes, this was the bulk of the episode. Obviously, old friends reuniting is probably going to be the name of it as well. Honestly, like, the four of them getting back together was great. I loved Tanya's passion. Amaria's like situation is so tragic for her, and you know, seeing Florinia and Julia back in action is great. Like I said, I really was concerned that they were such minor characters at the time, but it's been great. So let's go wrap up the Ciel stuff, and that's gonna be it for the lore play. Just 2 episodes, but you know, it's been a short actual episode of the game as well, so can't do much about that. Actually, it's awkward. I hate making mistakes like this, but I am gonna make this a new episode. There's a little bit of stuff, and it's already 22 minutes long, so that's going to be it. So there will be 3 parts to this continued lore play for episode 15 of Pokemon Reborn. Next one is going to be all about Ciel. It does touch a bit on Terra's whereabouts and a bit more about Samson and the whole crew here. So we'll do that. It's a pretty tough gym. It's probably going to take me a while, but after that, that's it. So once again, if you've seen this up, it's all already uploaded. I'd love to have more to do, or I mean, it's all already recorded and uploaded, so if you guys feel I missed something, just let me know. I really am concerned about how short this episode was. I feel like I missed something, and it was just like a bug that I didn't have to do it. But maybe you guys know more about that than I do. If there's anything worth recording and seeing, let me know. Otherwise, final episode's going to be Ciel, and she's going to beat her birds. That's for sure, man.